Hey guys, this is Victor Dalerme again. Welcome back. And in today's video, guys, I would like to talk to you about I want to ask you a question, and the question is, are we all busy, or are we that busy, right? And what I want you to think about is, when you are growing your business, you are always talking to prospect clients, you're talking to clients, you're talking to people. And sometimes you would encounter that people are not getting back to you. Phone calls are not being returned, emails are not being returned, text messages are not being returned, etc. And you might be asking yourself, okay, is this person that busy that is not getting back to me? And the reality is that yes, right? Everybody is extremely busy, right? You can read the stats on where people's attention is going on a minute by minute basis, right? There's different apps out there that tell you how many times you look at your phone in X amount of time, right? And then on top of that, you have email. On top of that, you have, TV. On top of that, you have work, business, relationships, family, friends, neighbors, you name it, politics. It's out of this world, right? So basically, your mind, people's minds, is going to a billion different directions. And depending on where your focus goes, like Tony Robbins says, energy flows, right? So what I want you to consider is the following. If you're conveying something that is very important and you think it's a mutual benefit, perhaps you ought to consider the following, which is, okay, what is the benefit of what I'm trying to do to the other party, to the other person, right? And what problem is that I'm trying to solve for this particular person, right? What is the solution? What is it that I'm going to improve upon this person's life, right? And then that's the message you want to convey, right? Like, what is it that your service or your product is going to do to enhance this person's life, right? Is it going to improve their life? Is it going to improve their relationship? Is it going to improve their kids? Is it going to improve their, finances? Is it going to give them a different experience, right? Is it going to change the way they see, whatever is going on around, their lives, right? And yes, people are selfish, right? People are about themselves, right? I don't know if you read this book by, Richard Dawkins, Selfish Gene. The reality is that people are always thinking about themselves. What is it in it for themselves, right? And that's just the way we're wired, because we need to survive, right? It's like mothers and their offspring and their childs, right? Mothers are pretty much highly selfish to protect this child, and she's gonna do everything that she needs to do in order for the rate of success of these kids, growth, it's healthy, right? And same for the man in the house, right? He has to go out and work, and he has to be selfish about it because he needs to make sure that the household is intact and is safe, right? So the same thing happens in business, right? You have to go and make sure that you have to be selfish in the way that, okay, how is it that I need to convey this message to my client, to my prospect, to the people that I'm trying to reach, and how is it that I'm going to add value? How is it that I'm going to change their lives, right? And perhaps if you did that, the rate of your success, it'll increase, because then you directly are impacting somebody's life, right? And if you did that, then you're definitely in business, as we've spoken before. Okay, so then think about the following. What is it that you're doing for your client, right? Are you improving their finances? Is it that you're improving the relationships, right? Are you helping them grow, right? Consider about all these things. Then channel your message that way, right? What is it that you're doing to this? What is it that you're doing for this person that you're going to improve the rate of success in whatever field is that they're struggling with, right? So think about it that way, and I assure you that it's going to change the way. So think about it this way: try to do it, test it. Write in the comments below, Victor, it really helped. It didn't help. Get back to me on it. I'd like to hear from you. And thank you again for checking out this video. And as always, click like and subscribe. And I'll see you very soon.